So the first thing we have to do then is pick out our first slide of what are we looking at, right? So the first one is plains. So as we're doing this, we're using Wikipedia. Now, I know that throughout your school career, you've been told Wikipedia is not good. You do not use Wikipedia. And I do believe that to an extent. However, think of Wikipedia. How many of you have seen Christmas Vacation? Y'all are killing me. In Christmas Vacation, they've got Cousin Eddie. And Cousin Eddie's a little wild and you don't listen to him and you can't believe half of what he says, right? Wikipedia is Google's Cousin Eddie. We were calling him Cousin Wiki yesterday, okay? You go there, you can get some information, but if you're going to use it to cite in a paper, you're going to want to find something more reputable. It's a good place to go for background and get basic information, but I wouldn't trust everything it says. Does that make sense? So we're using Cousin Wiki, and we need to look up plains. But specifically, we can only look up the Eastern world. So I'm going to say plains in Africa. No, I'm going to say Asia because I know what that's going to do. I'm going to say plains in Asia. I gave it a specific place that I want an example of plains, and that's going to help you do this quickly. So as I look through here, it gives me a definition of plains. It talks about North Asia. It's got all of these these articles, but I'm really interested in this one. It's the Indo-Gangetic Plain. So I'm going to click on this because I can tell that it's Asia-based. It talks about India, right? Indo would be Indian. And so that sounds like I'm on the right track. The Indo-Gangetic Plain, also known as the Indus-Ganga Plain and the North Indian River Plain, is a fertile plain encompassing northern regions of the Indian subcontinent, including most of northern and eastern India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and southern plains of Nepal. So that sounds like that area I want to be in. So the first thing I'm going to do is go back to my slides, and I'm going to say Northern Indian River Plain, right? I want to label the one I'm looking at. If I don't know what you're looking at, then I can't make sure your information is correct. So you have to tell me where you're looking. I'm going to make this smaller and smaller and smaller. There we go. So we need a picture. For a picture, I'll use Google. Northern Indian River Plain. I'm using Google because it's going to give us more pictures and more options. But to find the background, we want to stick to Wikipedia. So there's not a whole lot of like scenic pictures, but there are some that provide like just some good visual information. So I'm just going to copy the image and paste it in. Hi, Miss Martin. Who? No.
Oh, it didn't update correctly. Never mind, it's not you.
Okay.
Now I updated and I'm going to do the feature. Appreciate it.
Yep, you too. All right, so we've got our picture of our plane. And we have to say what continent is it on, right? Well, we know that India is in Asia. If you don't know that India is in Asia, you can look it up, right? We all know how to use Google and say what continent is India in? In Asia. Okay, so I'm going to stop that there.